In Scotland, we use the word bonny as pretty, and I just thought this was a really, really pretty design and it would suit anyone. We're just going to go in with a really nice thin layer of the Infinite Shine primer. Using a base is always a good idea, especially when you're using dark colours like Red Heads Ahead and this Rub-a-Pub. So now I'm just going in with the first coat of this lovely red shade, Red Heads Ahead, starting at the cuticle, bringing it down to the free edge. Ideally you want to apply this in 3 thin strokes. And then we're going to give it loads of time to dry between the next coat. And then we're just going to go in with a second coat of base colour. We're going to use You've Got That Glass Glow, which is a really nice cool toned nude. We're going to do this light line on the left hand side of the nail. Press the brush down and use the whole length of the brush to drag it right down to the tip of the nail. The trick to drawing straight lines is actually your brush. You need a long striper brush because the length of the bristles pretty much draw the line for you. And you're just going in and thickening up this line by drawing another line right next to it. You really don't need to be perfect with it. Tartan is a woven material, so the lines aren't ever perfectly straight anyway. So now we're going to go in and do the horizontal line. We're going to go 1/3 of the way up from the free edge. And we're going to start at the side wall, and again we're going to press the brush down and roll our finger this time to go across the curve of the nail. I think it's quite scary for people sometimes to draw a straight line on a curved surface like your nail, but if you just roll the finger along the brush, then you're going to get that straight line really easily. This lovely dark grey colour is Rub-a-Pub, and it's so opaque. I just love using it for these lines. I'm just flipping my brush around and just nipping into my side walls. We're just trying to do some overlapping lines in different thicknesses. That's all we're going for here. So I'm just cleaning up a little mark that I've got on my finger by taking an angled brush, dipping it in some acetone or polish remover and just cleaning up my skin. And now we're going to go in with the white line. I've just used Alpine Snow, mix it again with a couple of drops of lacquer thinner, and we're just going to start from the cuticle. You'll be a pro at this by now. We're going to press down and just drag our brush down. Can you see how that brush is just making that straight line for me without any effort? So because this is white over some darker colours, I can actually see some tiny little streaky bits, so I'm just going in with the brush again. Now because these are accent nails, you're going to want to give them plenty of time to dry. Now I'm just painting a layer of the Infinite Shine gloss. Again, starting at the cuticle, floating the polish over my nail art, and then just capping the free edge. And there you have it, a really cool, contemporary, tartan-inspired design.